So I'm learning more and more, and I'm listening to people now. I just wanted to read you. This is something from this lady, Natalie. And Natalie, I'll read this and then I'll explain what she said.
It's not,
to me.
Natalie's not her real name, is it? I know you've said that to me before, but I'll just reiterate that for the listeners.
She wishes to remain anonymous. So, right. I was still using heroin when I first attended the treatment agency. There were about 15 other treatment agency clients in my first group session, one of whom was an ex-heroin user who had been clean for about 16 years. She came over to talk to me, and I was in awe. She had done exactly what I was doing, and she'd gotten through it. It was a light bulb moment. From that moment on, I didn't feel so alone. For the first time, I was with a group of people who understood me and my addiction, and I understood and related to them with what they were saying. You have to realize my state of thinking prior to that first group meeting in the treatment agency. Once I had become addicted to heroin, I did not see there was any alternative to the life I was living. I didn't know anyone who had overcome heroin addiction. I had never heard of anyone who had done so. I could find no information on the internet on how to give up using the drug. That was it. I had to carry on doing what I was doing. Because this was then would well up into it. So if you're using heroin and then you stop using and then these emotions are coming back out again, what's the best way to kill all those emotions? The shame, the anger, the beat yourself up, you take more heroin. So so Natalie said to me, she said, you know what, if you want to help people get over addiction, can you just start telling stories? She said, because I couldn't find any. I didn't know where to go, what to follow, what to do. I didn't even know if it was possible. So I looked at her and I said, can we tell your story? And she said, of course you can. So Becky, who was working with me, got together with Natalie, and we've written various versions of that story. In 2013, when I set up the Recovery Stories website, it was there. She was by then 13 years in recovery. 7 years later, I've just published her updated story as well. Discovered it was actually a trauma story, the most amazing story you could read. She was 20 years in recovery,